A modern Mayan civilization, the future we lost. Imagine a world where the Maya civilization never collapsed. A world where their cities never fell silent, their temples never crumbled, and their knowledge never faded into mystery. Instead of ruins hidden beneath jungles, we would see thriving cities rising from the same land, filled with color, mathematics, astronomy, and a worldview unlike anything the modern world has ever known. The Maya would not be a chapter in a history book, they would be a global force shaping the present. If the Maya were still alive today, the first thing the world would notice is their mastery of time. No civilization understood time the way the Maya did. Their calendars were not simple tools for marking days, they were cosmic maps, blending astronomy, mathematics, and spirituality into a single system. In a modern world, Maya timekeeping would influence everything from science to technology to culture. Instead of relying solely on Western calendars, humanity might follow a blended system that tracks cycles of nature, planetary movements, and human rhythms. Festivals, seasons, and even business cycles might align with celestial patterns rather than arbitrary dates. The world would feel more connected to the sky, more aware of cosmic cycles, more attuned to the universe. Their astronomical knowledge would reshape modern science. The Maya tracked planets with astonishing accuracy long before telescopes existed. If their scientific tradition continued uninterrupted, they might lead the world in space research. Observatories built atop ancient pyramids would evolve into cutting-edge research centers. Maya astronomers might collaborate with NASA, the European Space Agency, and global institutions, offering insights rooted in thousands of years of continuous observation. Humanity's understanding of the cosmos would be richer, deeper, and more holistic. Their cities would be marvels of sustainable design. The Maya built cities that worked with nature, not against it. They understood water management, agriculture, and urban planning in ways that modern societies are only beginning to rediscover. If their civilization continued, we might see sprawling green cities powered by renewable energy, designed around natural cycles and built with materials that blend durability with environmental harmony. Instead of concrete jungles, we might live in cities filled with terraces, gardens, canals, and architecture inspired by the natural world. The Maya would be global leaders in sustainability, teaching the world how to build without destroying. Their agricultural innovations would transform global food systems. The Maya domesticated crops that feed millions today, including corn, beans, squash, cacao, and chili peppers. If their agricultural science continued evolving, they might lead the world in regenerative farming, drought-resistant crops, and climate-adaptive techniques. Their methods would help nations facing food shortages, soil depletion, and climate change. The world would look to Maya farmers for answers, not as a historical curiosity, but as living experts. Their writing system would be one of the world's major scripts. Maya glyphs are among the most beautiful writing systems ever created. If the civilization survived, their script would evolve into a modern written language used in books, newspapers, digital media, and global communication. Imagine scrolling through social media and seeing Maya glyphs trending worldwide. Imagine reading scientific papers written partly in a script that blends art and language. The world would be multilingual in a way that feels richer and more visually expressive. Their art would influence global culture. Maya art is bold, symbolic, and deeply spiritual. If the civilization thrived, their artistic traditions would shape modern fashion, architecture, film, and design. Maya patterns might appear on clothing lines in Paris and Tokyo. Maya symbolism might influence Hollywood films. Maya architecture might inspire skyscrapers and public buildings. Their aesthetic would not be a relic, it would be a living, evolving force in global creativity. Their political structure would reshape global diplomacy. The Maya were not a single empire, they were a network of city-states, each with its own ruler, culture, and identity. If they survived, they might form a powerful federation, similar to the European Union, but rooted in ancient traditions. Their political influence would stretch across Central America and beyond. They would be a major voice in climate policy, cultural preservation, and global cooperation. Their worldview, which emphasizes cycles, balance, and interconnectedness, would offer a powerful alternative to modern political systems driven by linear thinking and short-term goals. Their spirituality would influence global religion. Maya spirituality blends astronomy, nature, ancestors, and the divine into a unified system. If it continued evolving, it might become one of the world's major religions. Temples would stand beside churches, mosques, and synagogues. Maya priests would guide ceremonies that honor the earth, the sky, and the cycles of life. Their spiritual practices might inspire global movements focused on environmental stewardship, mindfulness, and cosmic awareness. The world would feel more connected to nature, more aware of the sacredness of life, more grounded in ancient wisdom. Their survival would also reshape identity across the Americas. Millions of people today carry Maya ancestry, but centuries of colonization suppressed their culture. If the Maya civilization remained intact, their influence would be undeniable. Their language would be spoken widely, their traditions would be celebrated openly, their political power would be respected globally. Indigenous identity across the Americas would be stronger, more visible, and more empowered. The narrative of history would shift from one of loss to one of continuity and resilience. And perhaps the most profound change would be this: the world would have a living example of a civilization that blends science, spirituality, sustainability, and community into a single worldview. A civilization that sees time as a cycle, not a line. A civilization that sees nature as a partner, not a resource. A civilization that sees humanity as part of a larger cosmic story. If the Maya were still alive today, the world would not just be different, it would be wiser. It would be more connected. It would be more balanced. And it would carry the heartbeat of an ancient people who understood the universe in ways we are only beginning to rediscover.